The design that we're looking at here calls for a clump of Nepalese bamboo in this area through here, and you can see I have a symbol called Bambusa gracilis sitting there. Notice how if I pick it up, there is no handle showing with it, and you can reach and turn handles on. Handles are really important because you can grab hold of them and rotate very easily and reposition. So let me demonstrate. If I go to Tools and Global Parameters and to Grips, and I say let's enable grips, and now when I pick it, can you see this little handle here? So I can rotate a whole group of them like so, as easily as that. Positioning is also easy because I just click on the central grip and simply move it. But if I move now to the elevation view of that particular plant, and we need to put a number of them here, can you see that symbol's been broken up? What we really need to do is to make an elevation view of that symbol. So what I want to do is remove all of these in that area, and that's a little bit tricky to do, and I'll get back to you when I've done that. Well, I now have a symbol for the bamboo in elevation. But what I want to illustrate is that when I clicked on that symbol, it's in fact being erroneously made in the sense that its base point is not right. And the same applies over here. Can you see if I pick that symbol in plan view, the base point is showing over here. Now, if grips had not been turned on, we wouldn't see that. What it means, of course, is if I pick it, I can rotate it, but it's not being rotated around its central point. See, it's being rotated around its base point. So clearly it's important when you're making symbols to get the base point correct. Let's pick this one and zoom out a bit, see if we can find the base point, and it's way over here. So what I've done now, or what I need to do, is to take this symbol and move or edit it so its base point is in a logical place, which would be at the base of the clump. So I'll right click and edit the block. And if I zoom out, I've turned show base point on, and that is a switch setting that I'll show you in a moment. And what we need to do is to grab all of the entities that make up this new object, and we need to move them from there. Let's have the base point in a more sensible position. And then if we close the block, that of course disappears and we have to go hunting for it. And here it is up there. So can you see now we've got the correct base point, not that we want to rotate an elevation view, but we can clearly move them into position. So we now want to line this 3 going to be placed in this position. So we can just copy it, and they're going to be densely planted here, and there'll be one more of them over, say, in that position there. So if I zoom out now, we've got our elevation view showing the clump of bamboo in a side view. So can you see base points are really, really important. Get them right and your drafting will improve no end. I mentioned that I had turned on that display base point, so you might need to check that. Now I can, in fact, look at all of these, and you can see there's a bench seat in elevation, and it's well away from the base point. So this drawing needs quite a bit of editing to improve it. It works okay, we can plan print it, but for future work, try and get every block with a sensibly placed base point.